LTU Sports Report is brought to you by the City of Southfield, the center of it all, and Hungry Howie's, famous for flavor.
Hey LTU fans, I'm your host Jason Ross Jr. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. We have a ton for you on this week's edition of the LTU Sports Report. Conditioning tips along with highlights. Well, let's get the show rolling by getting to know Mario.
My name is Mario Colella. My major is nursing and I play men's soccer. My favorite activity probably during quarantine is probably going to run. Get outside, and when it's on a good day, not when it's raining or anything, but when it's nice and warm out and the sun's out, it's good to get outside and not be cooped up in the house all day. Favorite show probably to binge watch was probably Outer Banks. Had a lot of people suggest to watch that, with a bunch of my friends watching as well. Turned out to be a really good show, so I kind of enjoyed watching that for the time it was on. Superhero is probably my dad. He's always putting forth effort for our family, putting us first. He always cares for us every time he can and puts us before everything else. My favorite artist has to be Taylor Swift. Love Story is a great song. And back when she was in the country days, she was the best artist out there. The thing across my bucket list is going to Italy. A lot of family members are from Italy, especially a lot of not close relatives, but relatives. So I'd like to go over there and see the Colosseum and Leaning Tower of Pisa. Favorite animal probably has to be like a monkey. They're always active, climbing, moving around everywhere. It's kind of like myself. I don't really like sitting around a lot. Kind of like getting out, moving around. Joined One Direction. My assistant coach, Tio, loves them. So I feel like I'd help him. We can get him to join as well.
Well, this week we check back in with LTU strength and conditioning coach Brian Whiting for more tips on getting stronger. Let's check it out.
Success isn't owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day.
Let's go ahead and take a look back at the 2019-20 LT women's basketball season. Next up, we chat with Austin WEXLER about Blue Devil Motorsports.
My name is Austin WEXLER. I'm a mechanical engineer, senior at Lawrence Tech. Blue Devil Motorsports is the least amount of sleep I've had and the most fun I've had at college all in the same time. Using your skills that you learned for the past 4 years in your classes and putting it to work. It's and not to mention you're doing it with a bunch of like-minded people that all focus on the same goal. Our team basically creates a one-seater open-wheeled race car to compete in international competition. The most rewarding thing for me is when my teammates were able to start from basically nothing to learn how to, make their boards basically from scratch and see them started to enjoy it, and then I think that was really rewarding for me. The most important part is don't waver. I was working on the motor controllers for our car, and we finally got it all together, and we're testing it on the bench, and it didn't work. And, after spending like hundreds of hours on the design and getting it made, I was about ready to give up, and then my the other co-captain, Noah Yankee, he looked at me and said, "Dude, you just got to flip these components around," and we did it, and then it worked. This program is really good, and I think you really need this practice. LTU's monos theory of practice, and this project really shows it. And I would love to come back and help LTU students complete their projects.
Well, let's head back to our good friend Brian Whiting for more tips in this conditioning segment.
Don't forget to get your conditioning in. No excuses, find a way to get it done.
Well, our final segment of today's show features Stephen Bemlander's men's and women's tennis teams from their 2019-20 seasons. That's our show for this week. Don't forget to follow us on social media at LTU Athletics for everything LTU. I'm Jason Raj Jr. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time on the LTU Sports Report.